Good evening, this is Khadija. My reflective blog in regards to my leadership style um, has a couple of different pieces to it. I'm going to start with Lockhart, who wrote the book The Human Organization in Management and Value. He gives 4 different management styles. Mine goes between 2 of them. My primary would be the participative. Participative. Um, this is where each person has a piece and feels like they are engaged in the actual management of the team. This is everyone's engaged, a lot of teamwork, communication, management listens to their staff and rewards their staff. But I've learned in my dealings as a supervisor that you can't always have staff participate in all decisions on a unit or via the organization. So that comes in the consultative piece of Lockhart's management style. This is more of an upward flow, and management makes decisions. Even though they listen to ideas from the staff, the end decision comes with management. I think when it comes down to certain ideas, certain rollouts through the organization, staff just have to roll with it. They don't always have a say. But I do feel it's management's job to get them on board with new ideas, new plans, new organizational changes. I do feel being upfront and honest with your team is a way to actually have a good founding and workable team on a unit. And I think everyone being engaged is a way to make things work. My scientific management theory would be a theory Y, showing that people are usually motivated by more intrinsic factors, a fulfillment of self-worth, to do the best job that they can. But I also think that can be rewarded, and extra motivation can be done with extrinsic factors such as raises, bonuses, compliments, things like that. I think people want to do a good job, but they should be rewarded for the job that they do. In addition, when I did the questionnaire and it asked about the different styles, we were supposed to reflect on the answers to that. I found that a little difficult. I came up with very high scores in all 3 areas, and my conclusion is that it's a balance. I don't think a manager can be any one type of style or any one type of thing, that there has to be flexibility. And I think my answers to my questionnaire shows that. I got a score of 24 in administrative, 21 in interpersonal, and 22 in conceptual. I think that does show a good balance across the field and flexibility in listening to staff to make things work on a unit. My view of a unit and organization is like a big puzzle. I think each worker, staff, member, from dietary to environmental services, to your techs, to your care partners, to your managers, to your nurses, to your VPs, to your executives. I think everybody is a piece of a puzzle, and we all fit together to make an organization work. Each unit works together to make the nursing system work. Each nursing system makes the organization work. Each staff member makes the unit work. Even as simple as the people who are on a shift working together make that shift work. And I think putting all those pieces together make, in the end, the organization work as a whole. I think when employing staff or interviewing staff, you need to be upfront and honest on what your expectations of that staff member is, what your unit works, how your unit works, and what the expectation of everyone is. If someone knows what they're expected of, what you desire for them, and where they may fit in the staff, then they can make that decision on whether that's where they want to be. I think one of the worst things on a unit is someone who doesn't want to be there. Either they don't fit in with the workers or the expectations of the manager, or however that works, but it just can bring down the whole morale of a unit to have somebody there that doesn't want to be there. My other thing in regards to management is I truly, truly feel that a manager manages people, not processes, especially in the nursing field. I think a lot of managers get caught up in the finances and the structure that they forget that they're managing people. Now, I know that those other things are very important in the management role, but in the end, it's the people on the unit that make the unit work. And you can't get those other things to work without managing your people. In regards to that, I think a manager should know how things work on her unit, or his unit, sorry. I feel that they should get trained or have worked on a similar unit or that unit to know how their process goes, how their people flow, and get to know them to be able to manage them. I have worked with managers who have worked on a unit and worked their way up, and those that haven't. Those that understand how things work on a unit and understand that people, I feel, can engage their staff more and tend to get more from their staff because there's a sense of trust and there's a relationship involved between the management and the staff, and that in turn makes the staff want to work for that manager. I do feel that being engaged is a primary part of having a good team, and a good team in the end can do anything. In regards to the organizational structure I would prefer, I think I prefer more of a horizontal structure than a vertical. I feel the horizontal gives a set structure without too many layers. It lets the staff know who their manager is, who they answer to, who will be providing them the disciplinary actions in addition to the rewards, and who they can talk to if there is an issue. I think when you get too many layers, there becomes a disconnect and the staff don't know who their actual manager is, who they respond to, who is going to talk to them if there's a problem, or who is going to reward them if they've done a good job. I hope in my plans to become a future leader and hope and become a manager that I can employ these styles that I have learned and take all of this information to become a good leader. Thank you.